terror. Well,
I mean, we wouldn't have agreed to do it unless the shows had been that scale, I don't think, in a kind of slightly just circular sort of way, but the reaction was probably, oh, what have we got ourselves into?
Well, initially it was just going to be Hammersmith Odeon, which I thought was, well, that's quite big, but we've done it before. And then they built this hydro place, and that spooked us a bit.
Especially for us to play in it, I believe.
Yeah, just for us. About it because we've got quite a lot of things that were even stuff that we wrote in the 90s that we could have done, and things we've written since then. But we decided, bad idea, they'll all just go to the toilet because they're there to see what we did in the 90s effectively. I mean, we're doing one song from the 80s and they might go to the toilet during that as well.
But I mean, it's different from tours we've done in the past, because tours in the past, you always get a new album and you've got that funny tension. You're sort of trying to promote a new album with, your sort of previous material. It's quite good just looking at the 5 albums and deciding we'll do that and we don't have to worry about that.
Does your appetite for novelty still burn? And do you pick a fight just to feel the heat of his concern?
I've been sort of taking notes in there. I've remembered exactly 68.5% of it and forgotten 31.5% of it.
When I put the iPod on with all the records, straight away I knew all the notes on the bass, but not the middle 8s. Your fingers remember more than your brain does. My brain was looking at the fretboard when I first started practicing, and it was going, I have no idea what the next note is, but my hand would just automatically go to that note.
There's a kind of match fitness thing though. You think you know it and then you try and play it and rehearse it and you're like, oh, I see. Yes, actually, I don't really know how to play this.
I mean, I thought when we did the first rehearsal, I thought we sounded like a better band than we used to. But that might just be because we'd never played with that lineup before, and I found it quite refreshing. So the guitar player and drummer, Andy and Chris, they hadn't played in the same lineup. And I think, I don't know, just something about being a bit older, everybody seems just a bit more sort of solid rather than, I think it was a bit frantic. I said I was a lot more frantic before, I think. I could be wrong. I think is that?
No, I sort of agree. I mean, notwithstanding sort of 32.5%, nobody can remember how to play. There's nothing booked yet. We'll see what happens. There's not that many places that we were sort of massively successful.
We were quite big in Chicago, but you can't just go to America to do Chicago. So
okay, it was cities this time. We'll see.